Hello.
Hello.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been alone with you inside my mind, and in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000 times. I sometimes see you pass outside my door. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. You're all I ever wanted, and my arms are open wide. 'Cause you know just what to say, and you know just what to do, and I want to tell you so much I love you. I long to see the sunlight in your hair, and tell you time and time again how much I care. Sometimes I feel my heart will overflow. Hello, I just got to let you know, 'cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying I love you. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, for I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying I love you.
In a disillusioned state, I was walking home one day. My dead end life was all work and no play. When from the corner of my eye, someone beckoned to me. He said, "Come play the ukulele, you'll see the new way. You'll be filled with love from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above." Tiny bubbles filled the spaces in my head. I was happy, I was glad that I got out of bed. The music took control of me. I threw away my friends. If you wanna join the party, just say yes.
Yes.
You'll be filled with love from the skies above.
Well, we planned at some point.
Ukuleles of love, raining from the skies above. Ukuleles of love, ukuleles of love.
Yeah.
Uka, 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 ah. Uka, uka. Uka, uka, uka. Welcome to the Ukulele Cabaret. Yes, we're back and live today using Zoom. Welcome to the show. That was the Westchester Country Club kicking us off there. Hello. We love that. Because we're on Zoom together today, while we're performing or while people are talking, we'll just ask that you use that mute function. There'll be plenty of time to talk. We've got a bunch of videos to play and also a bunch of special guests who are here in joining us live by Zoom.
Yes, are the ones.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
We had a little happy hour and we that a bunch of the performers are here watching, so that's great. Thanks, Dan, for that.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you talk.
Performance in the Westchester Country Club.
Yes.
And we're going to take it away
with the Natural Blondies.
Je voudrais du soleil vert, des dentelles et des terres, des photos de bord de mer, dans mon jardin d'hiver. Je voudrais de la lumière, comme en Nouvelle-Angleterre. Je veux changer l'atmosphère jardin d'hiver. D'un robe à fleurs sous la pluie de novembre, les mains qui courent, je n'en peux plus de t'attendre. Les années passent, qu'ils sont loin là je tente. Ne veut nous entendre. Je voudrais du Fred Astaire, revoir un latte coère. Je voudrais toujours te plaire dans mon jardin d'hiver. Je veux déjeuner par terre, comme au loin des golfes clairs, t'embrasser les yeux ouverts dans mon jardin d'hiver. D'un robe à fleurs sous la pluie de novembre, mes mains qui courent, je n'en peux plus de t'attendre. Années passent, qu'il est loin là je tente. Nul ne veut nous entendre.
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I'm Camille Veillon, and this is Wilson Sawa, and we are doing Billie Holiday's rendition of I'll Be Seeing You. I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. And that small cafe
All right. Wonderful to see Camille looking so great.
Yeah,
she's,
very
she's
like
thriving.
Yeah, very like New Orleans, very like, that whole vibe that she's got going on down there.
Yeah, just glad to see her so happy. I know she worked really hard during the beginning of this pandemania with her nursing, so it's good to see her glowing again, and also good to see Natural Blondies. They're becoming quite the band.
Sensation. They are.
I love a little French je ne sais quoi.
Yes.
And also those of you who are super fans of the cabaret would recognize that there was J. Walter Hawkes with his tromboning there,
and click clacking and falling apart and eating a cheese wheel.
If you're a fan of J. Walter, he's currently performing in Taylor Mack's new show at Here, and I saw that last week. And he the whole band is on stage, and then Taylor Mack and his crazy costumes are all on stage as well. So it's the band gets to be part of the show as well. And I think you'll find if you go see the show that there's a full moon every night, thanks to J. Walter. So yeah.
Coming up, I think we actually have both Ukemen here on the Zoom call now.
We have the Ukemen here.
I think I see Rush Kress there drinking a glass of wine. I know Greg was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not. He did change his lighting. No, yes, no, maybe so.
Hey, Rush, can you tell us a little bit how you're creating these videos? Because Rush and Greg are still managing. Yeah, nowhere near each other, but still managing to perform.
Hi. Hey. Oh, there's Greg. Well, let me see. I recorded my part and I sent it to Greg, and then he put it all together. I'm not really sure how he did it or what tools he used. Maybe. And so and it came out pretty well. He sent it back to me and I was like, oh yeah, that's great, man.
Great job.
Yeah.
All right, well then let's actually start off the next set of videos and kick it off with the Ukemen.
All right.
Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. You know I die each time I hear the sound. Here he comes, that's Cathy's clown. You know I got to stand tall. You know a man can't crawl when he knows you're telling lies and he lets him pass him by. But he's not a man at all. Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. You know I die each time I hear the sound. Here he comes, that's Cathy's clown. When you see me shed a tear, then you know that it's sincere. Don't you think it's kind of sad that you're treating me so bad and you don't even care? Don't want your love anymore. Don't want your kisses, that's for sure. You know I die each time I hear the sound.
golden, you are my darling. Come sit you down upon my knee and tell to me the very reason why I am slighted so by thee. I'm so in love, I cannot deny it. My heart lies smothered in my breast. It's not for me to let the world know it. A stricken mind can find no rest. Oh, Peggy golden, you are my darling. Come sit you down upon my knee and tell to me the very reason why I am slighted so by thee. I wish I was in some lonesome valley where woman's kind cannot be found, and the pretty birds will let the world know it. A stricken mind can find no rest. Oh, Peggy golden, you are my darling. Come sit you down upon my knee and tell to me the very reason why I am slighted so by thee. Why I am slighted so by thee.
Oh, it begins with a midnight feast, diamonds in my hair. The bishop quite commandingly says, man and wife, and then they give me a castle, a trousseau, a famous face. I sign the scroll, I parade with grace. And I wander not far to the river with my books and paper crown, and I could sail away where the lovely rushes grow to a place beyond the downs. Please tell Mary of the broken hearts, a lady so bittersweet. I have no use for these rooms or the scandals of the kings. And I wander not far to the river with my books and paper crown, and I could sail away where the lovely rushes grow to a place beyond the downs. Remember me, we are two travelers passing by. Shakespeare belongs to you, Aristotle is mine. Remember me, a lonely game, the queen is taken quickly. Bells ring through paper crown, and I could sail away where the lovely rushes grow, to a place beyond the downs, to a place beyond the downs.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. Always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Stop to see a weeping willow crying in his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And when the skies turn gloomy and night winds whisper to me, I'm lonely as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping maybe you're somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying in his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And when the skies turn gloomy and night winds whisper to me, I'm lonely as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping maybe you're somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. You're somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me.
I go out walking after midnight.
And the moon.
What are you going to see after midnight?
Ukelinda, wink, wink. I mean, that sexy look in her eye. She's like out to prowl, you know.
I love that song, and it's
yes,
for the gay sensibility of it all as well.
The
It's
cruising
like
aspect, yes. And then that Ukelinda.
Oh,
You know?
it just seems silly.
Yes, this is the Lonely Hearts, or this is the Heartbreakers versus Broken Hearts Cabaret. Whichever way you're coming, we can come back for you.
Exactly. And, you know, also love. It's not about like sad.
What's love? Oh, yeah.
Love.
Oh, right.
What's love got, you know, what's love got to do with it? A lot, you know?
What a great set. So that was obviously Ukelinda.
You can get on the camera.
Okay. With the Ukemen start.
I see you there.
And we got to hear the softer side.
For a while, I
It
had
says
the
Paul
I had
M.
my camera on.
Oh, it says Paul M.
No, but I mean, I had the camera.
The softer side of
Lloyd United.
Lloyd United. I love actually the opportunity to hear Lloyd at volume 13. I also love to hear Lloyd at volume, that was probably like volume 9, right? So
Right. Well, you'll probably get 13 later, you know? That's how it always works, you know, a little soft, gets a little louder, but we always love it. Lloyd's always amazing. Right?
And,
We noticed a few people showing up on the thing coming up. Michael Wagner, what are you working on? Something with lights back there we saw? Interesting.
Here's
Hi, Michael.
If you'll permit, I mean, it's a Mardi Gras costume. I'm in. It's a giant vibrator. And I mean, it's a vibrator. It's
Mind blown.
it involves many batteries, and yeah, I'm going out tomorrow night. Gonna get wild. That's oh yeah.
You're gonna take that 5 steps from your house to Mardi Gras.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been. You can't see, but it's like there's just like glitter paper and batteries and scissors and just mayhem.
Well, we saw you messing around and lights flickering, and we were like, we have to figure out what that's about.
Michael's getting crafty.
Yes.
Very.
And you have a couple of videos with us tonight, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Woo! Well, they're going to be coming up very soon. Let me consult my crystal ball here. Hold on. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you're coming up very soon, which is great. Good to see you. Can't wait for the vibrator to be finished. We want final video of the.
I mean, before the night's, I'll put it on before the night's done to give you all the whole deal.
Ooh, okay.
I'm just putting some finishing touches on it. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll have a costume change.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna start off the next set, our second video and final video with Camille.
Oh yeah, Camille. This is
She's giving us all the feels with this one. So get your hankies out, ladies and germs, because you're gonna love it.
Meanwhile, there's Michael trying on his vibrator. This is just great. You saw it first here at the Ukulele Cabaret.
Good morning, Ukulele Cabaret, or good evening, depending on when you're watching. For those who don't know me, I am Camille Veillon, and this is my ukulele. So this one is an original. I wrote this last winter-ish, spring-ish, as I was contemplating a lot of life transitions. And this is for my partner, who was not my partner a year ago, but has been my partner several years ago. And it's a love song and an apology for both of our hearts. I love you, Wilson.
change of seasons. My love for you gives me a reason to try to open my heart, to try and do my part, to try and love, to try and love you. The feelings.
Valentine's Day, my most hated of all days. Just when I thought I couldn't hate anything more than Valentine's Day, I find out there's mice in my building. And then I must be as quiet as a mouse while I create this video for you. I will try to do that. Let's hope no noise complaints come at 2 o'clock in the morning while I try to share these songs with you. The first one is one that I love by Don McLean, and I have loved and lost several men with this particular condition. I hope I can do it justice for you. I could have loved him, but he would change his mind. I couldn't leave him, 'cause when his sweet face shined, I could believe all of those dreams and lies, but I could not leave those crazy eyes. He's quite a suitor, there's no one cuter, but watch his step, 'cause he's a real straight shooter. He's left the singer broken hearted, and his eyes that could not leave those crazy eyes. I hear about all those guys that hang around in bars, weeping and moaning about the gal that got away, moaning the blues, the soft guitars, wondering what time's this bar gonna close and how much longer in my life am I gonna have to pay? Someone just smacks you with 1,000 highs, just attracts you, hardly even tries. That's why I know I won the sweetest prize, 'cause I found love in those crazy eyes. When I found love in those crazy eyes. When I found love in those crazy, crazy eyes. Song number 2. This song was written by Kris Kristofferson when he was 11 years old. Now, I don't think I've ever written a song this good in my life, but I have quite a few people that every time this crosses my mind, I think, oh, that one, that one, that one. And you may relate. Let's try it for you now. I hope I can do it in a fun way at 2 a.m. Totally sober. Ha ha. It's true. Okay. You've heard a lot of singers moaning of the love they've lost. They're always true, they long lost, dear, no matter what the cost. I want you to hear I ain't crying in my beer, this is how it goes with me. The happiest day of my unhappy life was when you set me free. I hate your ugly face, I see it every place. Follows me wherever I try to go. Your skin is tough like leather, you look just like a heifer. Oh, I hate you, dear, and I thought you ought to know. Now most heartbroken lovers wish their sweethearts happiness. I just hope you're miserable, you sorry looking mess. I want you to hear I ain't crying in my beer, this is how it goes with me. The happiest day of my unhappy life was when you set me free.
Hi there, my name is Stevani. My pronouns are they, them. I perform as Sunday Comes Afterwards. I'm thrilled to be joining the Ukulele Cabaret again, and here's a song from Steven Universe. I was fine with the men who would come into her life now and again. I was fine, cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came, and we fought like it was all some silly game over her, who she'd choose. After all those years, I never thought I'd lose. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You've won and she chose you, and she loved you and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? War and glory, reinvention, fusion, freedom, her attention, out in daylight, my potential, bold, precise, experimental. Who am I now in this world without her? Petty and dull with the nerve to doubt her. What does it matter? It's already done. Now I've got to be there for her son. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You've won and she chose you, and she loved you and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie, for coming back and back and back again. It's lovely to have Sunday Comes Afterwards, Stephanie, part of the cabaret now.
Yes, and thank you, Camille, for all the feels and the love and tears.
My goodness, those were real tears. I could feel them. I mean,
they're so good.
Not to say that I haven't been there, but it's like, oh, Jesus.
Yes.
This is the Heartbreakers Cabaret. So sometimes you break your own heart, it turns out.
Yes. And with Miss Jamie Scandell with those crazy eyes and that amazing Kris Kristofferson song when he was 11 years old. Yes. One of the most amazing songs ever written at that age. But anyone who's ever written a song, wish they could write that well. But, he is Kris Kristofferson, so there is just no touching him.
I think Jamie just joined us just in time, coming from a comic show. Are you with us, Jamie?
Are you actually with us, Jamie? Are you there?
I see your disembodied head.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Yes, it's man Snake Plissken. Oh, hi. Look, I don't know how to change my view. So I see Alan and Cecilia. Hey, Cecilia, it was fun drawing with you the other day. I got to get back on board with that fashion stuff. Yeah, and I thought I was going to quit alcohol, and I just ordered some Fireball, and I have no fucking ice. What am I going to do? It's going to be a hot,
I think Fireball needs ice, right?
exciting night over here.
Put it in your freezer. Put it in your freezer for about 10, 15 minutes.
The freezer's all full of ice again, but maybe it's time to defrost. I could let that big thing of ice fall down and throw it in the sink, and then I'll have ice.
Yeah,
What a
put the
genius,
Fireball
kid.
bottle into that, and then just don't drink. Just don't eat that ice because that ice is
No, I won't. I understand. Okay, thank you, Commander Shannon. This is a great plan.
So we're at that point of the show where we're about halfway through. So this is called the extended happy hour. And ordinarily we'd say, go tip your bartender, go make your, but we're just going to say, no, let's pour ourselves a drink or cocktail. Shannon and I have 2 beers. I have Waimea Waves and Shannon.
And I have Hermit Thrush, which sounds really terrible. So I really don't know what's going to happen.
Sounds like a disease.
I feel like I'm at the hospital after this. Hermit Thrush. I mean, like what comes to your mind?
I think you go to the
Yeah,
doctor after you drink too many beers and your tongue turns white. Like,
crack these open.
There is a bird on there, Alan. What kind of bird is it?
Put a bird on it.
It's a hermit thrush.
But it's a hermit thrush.
Hermit thrush.
Smaller than a robin. Related to a robin. It's a robin with spot.
How's everyone doing? What about the? It looks like
Good to see you.
Oh, hey, yeah, it's to see. Hello.
Oh, we're off the air.
What are you doing?
How am I doing?
You've entered the forest there. I love this this look for you.
I'm getting on board with the tree theme. It's come up in a few other places. So I'm just getting on board. I love trees. They're my favorite. I should have written a love song about trees.
Are you back in theater yet, Severin? Or are you
I'm auditioning a bunch. A lot of stuff is still online. Things are starting. I mean, the Broadway stuff is back, but the other stuff is still fits and starts. I'm seeing a ton of theater though. There's some really great theater happening.
What have you seen so far?
Lots.
Well, I'll tell you because
I don't have time to get the list out.
I mean, probably between 20 and 30 plays, and then a lot.
So I saw a couple of plays last week. One was Taylor Mack's new play.
Yes,
and
I'm seeing it next week.
Yeah, and so
have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good.
I'm sure I'll get there.
So I was enticed to go because I understood I love Taylor Mack, but I was just afraid that I was going to be dragged up. I was just afraid I was going to be dragged up on stage again, and I was assured that this play was a great play where the audience stayed in the audience and the players stayed on the play. But it's fantastic. You're going to love it. And there's where I'm finding interesting about theater is, of course, I don't even have one here. The mask.
Where's it playing?
At here.
At here? Okay. Thanks.
So the idea of what to do with masks in the theater, right? And so, of course, well, I guess I say of course, but currently, when you enter here, they give you an N95 mask, and so the audience is masked. But there's a beautiful scene. It's just one of many scenes in the play where there's an unmasking on stage and a throwing of masks into the cauldron, and the cauldron ignites. And I thought that was beautiful for this time. It feels like that time. But then the very next night, I was up at Manhattan School of Music. I love the work the kids do up there. I call everyone, by the way. But their music theater program, they had their first live performance again post-pandemic of their the class does their first show. So it's all microphones and like 20 or 30 people on stage. But not only was the audience masked, the whole cast was masked as well. And this is music theater, and so with 20 people on stage singing with masks, I couldn't tell who was singing. It was
No, it was a bit of a mess. It was sad because it's like there was some really good moments to the show, but you really didn't know where they were coming from because you couldn't see anybody doing the thing they were doing. It was like
there should be a course specifically in how to emote with eyes to indicate that you're like
you're the one singing.
I mean, there are courses called mask work. I mean, it is literally called mask work, but
you can still see mouths in mask work usually, right?
It depends on the masks and what tradition you're studying. The Canadian tradition did have exactly the underpart exposed usually, but I'm looking at some South American masks on my wall right now, and they have only eyes. Their mouths are closed.
What's interesting is when the times I've gone down to Puerto Rico with Jason, where I met Jason, we saw drag shows, and they have the full clear face shields, and you can still see the faces and moving. And I'm like, theater, why is this not happening? Because you can see everything, and they can still do things, and you can have a microphone underneath it, and you can still sing and still talk. That was kind of the thing I thought when we were at Manhattan School of Music. You know, I was like,
I think the problem in that situation might have been that they are students, so they can't control their whereabouts, and they also can't control testing and protocol, vaccine protocol.
Oh, no, I understand. I'm just saying in general, like I think that's a way to go. If people are going to have to wear masks on stage, you can easily.
Nobody else is wearing masks on stage unless it's by design. People in the other areas, people are requiring the audiences to wear masks, but not the.
I play a lot of theaters, and like we don't have to wear the masks. So sometimes they'll say when we're not playing backstage, wear masks, but then once you play, you can take your mask off. But yeah, the audience must wear masks. But you know what's actually funny too is people who show up to a show without their vax cards, and like, come on, it's been 2 years now. How can you not know that they're going to check your card? I mean, if you live in New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, you know, they check cards around here, you know?
Yeah, true.
Pennsylvania doesn't do it.
Really?
No, they don't care.
So there's the
They
Wild
do
West.
whatever they want.
Pennsylvania, Virginia, they don't care.
They don't care. California doesn't do it. Other people don't do it. Even places where you'd expect. So it's tourists. Tourists don't know.
Well, there are no tourists.
I don't know. I mean, they're back here in New York. Unfortunately, they're in my way every day, and I just want to shoot them.
We love tourists because they support our arts.
I know. I miss the tourists.
We do. I'm just being a curmudgeon because they get in my way, but I do want them here to support our arts because you know arts need to be supported. We all need to be supported. So. Speaking of support, we're so happy that all of you guys are here performing and watching the cabaret and continually keeping it going over the years, and especially these last couple of years. It's been very difficult for everybody in many, many ways. So, and you know, that our love to you is what fuels you to give your love back to us is absolutely amazing. And that's so brilliant, so amazing, brilliant. We love you, love you, love you. So much.
I'm looking forward to like actually hugging in person.
Yes. But speaking of, we're gonna do hi Amie, Amie is looking at you. We were talking earlier, and another summer cabaret, Severin, in the park. Maybe possibly two, maybe a Brooklyn and a Manhattan. We're not sure. But definitely. Oh, and according to Lloyd, it can't be the first 2 weeks of August because he's going to be in Amsterdam.
Belgium,
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we do the global simulcast.
All right.
Unless we all go to Belgium with him.
As long as Europe's not taken over, otherwise we'll be fine.
In Bruges, yeah, right?
What's taking you to Belgium? To see?
No, my mom's from Belgium.
Right, this is her 80th birthday?
Yeah, 81st, so we're gonna take her there.
That's cool.
Yeah. My mom's still in good shape. She's like rocking out, you know. So
Yeah,
she's
that's awesome.
around, so we want to take her now.
You know, I've been working in Puerto Rico for the better part of the last year, and something interesting happened recently. We have people who check in at all hours of the day and night, and this check-in was at 1 a.m. in the morning because flights arrive. And I've been communicating with the person who was checking in, and when they arrived, it was Gus and Harry, who I had understood, from conversations, be his best friend. And as they arrived, Harry was a charming older gentleman, but Gus was being very protective and, be careful on the stairs and blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't until Harry was safely ensconced in bed that Gus said to me, "I'm sorry I'm being so protective, but Harry's 96th birthday is tomorrow." So this was a 96-year-old finally traveling in COVID times. And I guess as the host, you do nice things for people, and we make breakfast. And Harry said to me the next day, he was like, "Oh, I would just love to give you a hug, but I know that I can't because of COVID." And I was like, "Harry, don't be stupid. Give me a big old hug." And apparently after 2 years, like a big old hug was just what he wanted. I think people are searching for one thing, traveling again. And so, Lloyd, great, you're taking your mom to travel. It's okay to travel again. I mean, if you have to recognize that people need connection, especially now after 2 years of this insanity, right?
I know, it's crazy. And actually, Severin, your birthday 2 years ago, that was like the first COVID outing, like the first outing. Are you there? I don't see you. Are you there, Severin?
Yeah, I'm here. That was such a magical
That
day.
was so magical because that was the first time I was out of the house.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was so fun. It was only the second thing I'd done, really. But yeah, that was special. That was a special day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was lovely. And it rained, and then it stopped raining.
I know, we were right there, and there was we had an indoor outdoors type situation. It was good.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
It happens every year, so you all can come.
Good. This year I will make it.
Yay! July 11th.
Same spot, same time, same place.
Yeah, usually in the afternoon, for like late afternoon, 3 or 4, and usually in the same place where we had the cabaret, and it's always on my actual birthday, which is July 11th.
Wow, what day is that? Is that a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Monday this coming year. We'll see.
July
11th on Monday.
Yeah, Monday this year.
Are you gonna do it on Monday?
Yeah, I'll do it on Monday.
I'm there.
Yeah.
July 11th. Yeah. Okay. Work from home Monday. Or
Yeah.
work from the park.
Yay. Yeah. Awesome. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. It's good to have those sort of traditions as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it started because friends of mine had a New Year's Eve tradition where they have amazing musicians who sit around and play music all night, and it is my favorite thing. And in COVID, they are elderly and they couldn't do it. Their community couldn't do it, and I decided when I got my first uke that I would do that for my birthday, so that I had the winter marker and the summer marker. And what is better than making music with a bunch of people? Just what is better than that? In the same room, at the same time.
There's some lyrics like that. I find love is making music with my friends.
Ooh.
And I can't wait to get on the road again.
Annalisa, you're amazing.
Love me some Willie.
Are those cherry blossoms behind you, Annalisa? That you're pretending to be around?
What's that?
Are those cherry blossoms behind you?
You know what? This is last summer.
Magnolia.
A friend of mine, about a year ago, a friend of mine was in Prospect Park, and the moon came up, and she took this shot. And
so
I'm
pretty.
like, I am totally stealing that and using it for a background. It's
Oh.
magnolia blossoms.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't it stunning?
It's
Yeah.
stunning, and you're stunning in front of it too. So don't get out of its way.
we do have a special guest with us this evening, and it is
Mary
the
Myrtle
fam-
Hirschberger from LA.
Hello. She's auditing the cabaret. We're going to get notes later, just so you know.
Your shirt is pretty awesome. I like it. I mean, that's rad.
Yeah. You guys may have recognized her from previous cabarets of the live things because she's always around. I twist her arm and make her watch these things. I've known her since she was 12 or 13 or a baby. I can't remember. But there might have been a umbilical cord involved. I don't know. But
Going on the show.
together forever.
Come on, say hi. Come on. Hey, look who's here. We have a special guest. Neva's
Oh,
here.
wow.
Hello.
Looking good.
We're partying all night with no mom.
Uh-oh.
Mom's away.
She's turned into a proper teenager.
She's cool, yeah.
How did that come out of you, Lloyd? I mean, that's
Okay, boomer.
So, what, Jason? When's the next half start?
Yeah, we're ready to kick it off. If
All right.
And we're available for interviews if anyone's looking for tonight.
I thought that's what this was about. That's what we were doing.
Yeah, what inspired your acoustic set there? By the way, that was.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because usually I do very loud, effect-drenched stuff.
Yes.
So I want to show you. I could do little quieter things as well.
Well,
So
we like this
old Irish song, which is one of my favorite songs, called Peggy Gordon, and I believe it goes back to about the year 700 AD. It's a very old song.
Oh wow!
It's beautiful. Really beautiful.
Yeah, So I thought it was a gorgeous song. It's a nice broken heart song. But then my next one coming up will be nice and loud.
Yeah, we've got some more loud sounds from Lloyd. We've got some. What else we got coming up? We've got the Ukuladies are back, and
Michael Wagner, if he has time away from his little vibrator.
Yeah, how's the vibrator going, by the way, Michael? We should do a little vibrator check-in before.
Yeah, it's ready. So I'll take a whenever y'all want to see it, I'll do a quick fade out, costume change, come back.
We'll come back to it. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Ready when you are. All right.
Okay. Great. Well, right now we're going to kick it off with
Rush Kress is back, and this is a solo with Rush, and then let's just take it away.
Helen, this one's for you, baby. Happy Valentine's Day. I was lost till you were found, and I never knew how far down I was falling before I reached the bottom. I was cold and you were fire, and I never knew how the pyre could be burning on the edge of the ice field. And now the chilly California wind is blowing down our bodies again, and we're sinking deeper and deeper in the chilly California sand. Oh, I know you belong inside my aching heart. And can't you see my faded leaves apart. Don't you hear me crying? Oh, babe, don't go. And don't you hear me screaming? How was I to know? I'm in the middle of nowhere, near the end of a line. There's a border to somewhere waiting, and there's a tank full of time. Give me just another moment to see the light of the day, and take me to another land where I don't have to stay. And I'm gonna need somebody to make me feel like you do. And I will receive somebody with open arms, open eyes. Open up the sky, let the planet that I love shine through. For crying out loud, you know I love you. For crying out loud, you know I love you. For crying out loud, you know I love you. For taking in the rain when I'm feeling so dry. For giving me the answers when I'm asking you why. And my, oh my, for that I thank you. For taking in the sun when I'm feeling so cold. For giving me a child when my body is old. And don't you know, for that I need you. For coming to my room when you know I'm alone. For finding me a highway and driving me home. And you gotta know, for that I serve you. For pulling me away when I'm starting to fall. For revving me up when I'm starting to stall. And all in all, for that I want you. For taking and forgiving and for playing the game. For praying for my future in the days that remain. And oh Lord, for that I hold you. Oh, but most of all, for crying out loud, you know I love you. Oh, but most of all, for crying out loud, you know I love you. Oh, but most of all, for crying out loud, you know I love you. When you're crying out loud, you know I love you. Let the altars shine, baby.
Black is the smoke from the chimney and dark is the weather. When we're together, everything stinks. You've got a way that makes hope feel like it's gone forever. But my heart's tethered at your door. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Once we would laugh and we'd sing and our life was so happy. But now it's crappy. I'll tell you why. right on that quickly, and now it's gone. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Why can't you free me from this heaviness, but still seize me in your sweet caress? Love me without bringing me Seems I've committed to taking this ride to the bottom. In your love trap so rotten, rotten, downward we fall. I just can't help it, you see I'm completely besotted. And I've never forgotten that first phone call. Let me go, let me go, let me go.
There was something in the air and I was bound to catch it. It left me feeling low, it left me feeling wretched. Was it love? Or was it COVID-19? I had cold sweats, I couldn't breathe, my body ached, I couldn't sleep. Every night my head was spinning, I was in a fever dream. Was it love? Or was it COVID-19? And ever since it left me, oh, the world has lost its sense. Nothing tastes as good as it did before we met. And ever since it left me, going out is just no fun. Don't wanna talk to anybody, wanna hide from everyone. So I guess my heart is broken, or it's myocarditis. I guess I'm in it for the long haul. I can't win, I will not fight it. Is this love? Or is it COVID-19? Now life's only positives are in the rapid test I take. Monoclonals, they can cure me, but they cannot cure heartbreak. Is this love? Or is it COVID? Is it love? Or is it COVID? If this is love, then give me COVID-19.
Wow, I was so clean shaven then. I forgot. That was like a month and a half ago. Oh yeah.
Oh
That
my
was
goodness.
amazing, Michael. That was so brilliant. If it's COVID or love or COVID-19, I'm in. Whatever you say.
I mean, the symptoms are often the same. They really are, you know?
Hot flushes. Well, I'm about sneezing.
Weak at the
but-
knees.
Yeah.
Men's.
Vomiting all the time, you know?
So, how is that vibrator going? I mean, we at this.
All right. I'm going dark. I'm gonna go dark when I come back.
Okay. We'll talk to Rush and we'll
vibrator
talk
mode, all right?
Ukuladies. Okay.
All right.
2 minutes. You got a minute.
You got 1 minute. Do it. Hey, Rush. I noticed you're here. Thank you for the People song.
Sure.
Sure. Talk about. I mean, we're talking about love and COVID-19, and that was. I mean, there was a ultimately sad COVID-19 story, right? The great love turned out to be
anti-vaxxer and died of COVID, but love the art, don't always have to love the artist, right? Or
No, I love the artist. I
yeah.
love the art. I love everything. How did you come around to that song, Rush?
Well, our dearly departed Meatloaf.
Yes.
Yes.
So I thought I would do him honor, and this has been one of my favorite tunes. Long time, ever since I first listened to that album. So I thought I'd do him one.
That's good. We came this close by Jason's request of doing a whole cabaret of Meatloaf songs.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah. No, let's
I
do that for
love
spring.
that.
Let's do that for spring because my.
We already got one no.
Who's doing no? Me and Rush will do it.
You know what?
Me
We'll
and Rush
call
will
it like meatloaf and other delectable delights or something like that.
Yeah.
Just dramatic
You can
songs.
do like the loving spoonful and
Side dishes.
Captain Beefheart. Captain Beefheart. Can you call it?
No, you could call it meatloaf and other edibles, and then you can.
There
have,
you go.
like,
Oh, other edibles. Oh, this would be good for 420, right? Let's do that.
Hey, that's right.
Okay. 420 is the next cabaret. Meatloaf.
Wow,
and other
let's see what
edibles.
day that is. If it's not a Friday, it's not going to be 420. You know, I gotta drop the rule down somewhere. You know, January, February, March, April. Right?
Oh, you're already looking. I was gonna look. Shannon's on the
20.
case.
Okay, it's a Wednesday, so it's going to be we'll have to make it probably the 22nd. Sorry, because we don't do weekdays. We do weekends now. Okay.
Are we at weekends now?
Well,
Like
and
the
it's Friday
cabaret?
night. It's Friday night, Miss Scandal.
No, but I mean, KGB. Like, are we virtual?
Oh, that was that. Yeah. Okay. So
That
do you
was
want to talk
Thursdays.
about KGB and what we're doing and our plans for this?
I haven't talked to anyone in like a year. So whatever you want to impart upon me, it will be news to me, including Taylor Mack. And I did know Meatloaf died, though. I did crawl out of the rock, find that out, and then go back under and cry. All right.
Well, the cabaret is loose. We still need to talk to the Red Room. We're hoping to do a spring cabaret there, do a couple summer things in parks, and then come back to the Red Room later. So it's all up in the air, but we're just trying to feel things out with them and with everything going on, which is why this ended up being a video instead of a live, because originally it was supposed to be a live show, and you know, life happened. So we'll see. We would love to do it in the Red Room. That would be amazing, but we don't know how it's going to turn out. So
The park was really fun too, though. I mean, I thought, fuck the park. I never wanted to go. I don't want to be outside. I hate natural light, and I hate trees, and I hate the park. But I thought it was great, even though I was only there for like
where do you take your dogs?
No, look, I like the. I hate the idea of singing. I don't know. There's just something about live performance outside that I don't want to be doing it, or I thought. And then when I did it, it was really fun. So I changed my mind.
well,
Like,
I agree. Your performance with Lloyd was amazing. You guys sounded, you and Alan, you guys sounded really, really amazing. It was really
And
good.
Lloyd. Me and Jamie
Lloyd
sounded good.
sounded amazing too. Yeah, he was really.
Well, you guys always sound amazing together. You should do more work together, but you know.
Hey, Mike.
I think Jamie and I should do some doors together.
We should definitely. Anytime. We got to do that.
All right, did I miss something? I had to go, and we're getting our Alaska arrangement.
They were giving you compliments. How amazing you
Thank you.
sounded outside.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
at least
it.
50% your fault.
That was awesome. Doing hair. That was
Yeah, I was telling him I changed my mind about outdoor performance. I thought I only ever wanted to view it like hair when Berger peels his pants off, and I thought if I caught him,
You
I would never
guys were
get him
amazing.
back.
Your singing was amazing on that.
Yeah, that was really.
I would love to do the doors as well. That would be amazing. I'd love to be involved with that.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, guys.
All right, here it is.
I'm trying to fit into the view here. It's kind of hard to fit into the actual thing. But here we go. All right, look. This is also a Hello Kitty vibrator. So this part vibrates, that vibrates, and this part vibrates too. It's a full experience.
Michael, show us your what is that gold lame you're wearing underneath?
Oh wait, no, I don't have any gold lame underneath. I'm gonna wear like
What are you gonna wear underneath? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I've got like bright, like I've got lame pink pants.
Ah.
Yeah, and just But I gotta fix this hoodie. But yes, this will be me tomorrow night. Oh yes.
Image.
Y'all, no kidding. My husband and I got my sister-in-law, his sister, a Hello Kitty vibrator for Christmas one year just to be naughty.
That's what a friend of mine got one of these like 20 years ago. I'm like, I want to make a costume out of that.
It was probably like 15 years ago. So yeah.
They're real things.
They are actual
amazing.
things.
So that's how I spend my time these days, by the way. This is what I do. Yeah. In case anyone was wondering, that's what I've been up to.
In between designing staircases, you're like
making costumes.
Yeah. So, and the worst part is I can't put this on LinkedIn. I can't use this to network on LinkedIn. I want to, but you know, that's not gonna fly. That's
maybe you make a second LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, my like NSFW LinkedIn, the not safe for work LinkedIn. That's
there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
That's what the dark web is for.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, he's just ripe and ready for a T-Mobile dark web sponsorship because he's got the fucking colors of it, and he could just be like phone vibrator, whatever, and whatever he did, people would tune in to watch, immediately go viral, and become a millionaire, a billionaire. I guess I want to be a billionaire now.
Hey, Michael, can you give us one more
vibration before?
Yeah, we need one more
All right, we got the body. Oh,
well. The sound of it.
We're going crazy. I got it.
Very sexy.
That's the best
Thank
thing.
you.
The sound.
I'll send y'all proper pictures after tomorrow night when it gets real.
You know, Michael,
yeah.
you have even me
Whoa.
and Shannon questioning our sexuality right now.
That's hilarious. You're gonna turn them. Yeah, totally.
I'm glad y'all like it. You know. There we go.
That goes for all of us.
We're gonna take it away now to recover for a minute. This is the Buttery Barmaids returning with something that I would like to do to your vibrator.
I was feeling done in, couldn't win. I'd only ever kissed before. I thought there's no use getting into heavy petting. It only leads to trouble and seat wetting. Now all I wanna know is how to go. I've tasted blood and I want more. More. I'll put up no resistance. I want to stay the distance. I've got an itch to scratch. I need assistance. Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. Touch me. I wanna be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. Touch me, dirty. Thrill me. Creature of the night. 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 I love myself. I want you to love me. When I'm feeling down, I want you above me. Search myself. I want you to find me. I forget myself. I want you to remind me. you're around, I'm always laughing. I wanna make you mine. Close my eyes, I see you before me. Think I would die if you were to ignore me. A fool could see just how much I adore you. Get down on my knees, I'd do anything for you. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't want anybody else. No, that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Every girl and boy needs a little joy. All you do is sit and stare, begging on my knees, baby, won't you please run your fingers through my hair? My, whiskey and rye, don't it make you feel so fine? Right or wrong, don't it turn you on? Can't you see you're wasting time? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't wanna touch anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't wanna touch anybody else. No, no. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't want to touch anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I don't wanna touch anybody else. No, no. Oh yeah, 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 oh
I'm going to close with a very quick song from a very cool band from the 90s called Black Train Jack. It was one of the first punk shows I ever went to with this chef friend of mine who taught me that if you pretended to throw up as you push through the crowd, people would get out of your way and you could get to the front row and rock out with your cock out or whatever you wanted to put out in the very front row of a punk rock show. And it always worked every time. All right, here we go. When I first saw him, oh yeah, he looked so good. I wanted him to be with me, and if I asked, I thought he would. He didn't feel the same. He's got his own life to lead. What the hell could I been thinking? He'd be with a girl like me. Girl like me, yeah, girl like me. Girl like me, 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 girl like me. I fell in love once. No, I just never knew the deal. I never love again. I'll be a fool for something I thought was real. He didn't feel the same. He's got his own life to lead. What the hell could I been thinking? He'd be with a girl like me. Girl like me, yeah, girl like me. Girl like me, 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 girl like me. Once I thought that everything was cool, like every girl in love. He played me for a fool. He didn't feel the same. He's got his own life to lead. But what the hell could I been thinking? He'd be with a girl like me. Girl like me, yeah, girl like me. Girl like me, 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 girl like me. Thank you, and good night. May true love find you in the end.
I I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine. Stop the things you do, 'cause I ain't lying. You better stop, you're running around. You better stop, you're putting me down. I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, 'cause you're mine. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, 'cause I ain't lying. Oh, I love you. I love you, I love you, and I don't care if you don't want me. I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine, 'cause you're mine, 'cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine, 'cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine, 'cause you're mine. 'Cause you're mine. I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine.
All right, Ukelinda.
Ukelinda, always putting a spell on me. I don't know about you guys, but oh, she got a spell on me every time. I love her. So
Yeah, the secret
much.
about Ukelinda is she strips it back down to basically what the song is, and I think it doesn't have to be that complicated. It doesn't have to be that.
Well, she's also got the Ukelinda spin on it. There's something magical and special she does. There's a wink and a nod in everything she does, and it's a little like, I'm naughty. Are you with me? And I'm like, yes, I'm always in. I'm always in. I'm always in.
Thank you, Ukelinda.
Thank you,
for
Ukelinda.
coming back. And Jamie.
Scandal.
Well, I have like secret information that nobody else has because I'm Putin. I mean, people tell me things that nobody else knows, but I get texts from Jamie Scandal at 2 a.m. and saying, could I do this? Could I do that? And I know how hard she's working. And then at 6 a.m, I get the We Send It link that's like, here's the files. Did I make it on time? This is how Jamie works. So I love you for that, Jamie. And I know that you're like going around your apartment with the mice and the crazy neighbors upstairs, but we love you for it. And Shannon noticed the very careful placement of the
lenses behind you.
Oh yeah, it's basically many of the heads of my fantasy husbands, and you guys will laugh at this. Okay, so this is really funny. Maybe it's only funny to me, I don't know, but so I was having a TV experience. Now, sometimes I fall in love with people and sometimes I get like a feeling about people, right? So one time about 10 years ago, I was in my neighborhood. Can I do just like a little moment of a story? So here's this man that I'm seeing in my neighborhood with these 2 dogs, these good looking guys, got black hair. And I'm like, every time I see this guy, why do I keep thinking he's a wolf, right? It's driving me crazy. I'm like, am I losing my mind? Why do I think this guy's a wolf? He introduces me to his dogs, Sam and Beckett. He's like, and then I realize he's an actor. And I find out the reason I thought he was a wolf is because he was on this show called like The Ninth Kingdom and he played a fucking wolf. Okay. So I get the same feeling while I'm, this is so stupid, but I'm watching the show Legion. Okay. And it's about this guy who may or may not have superpowers and he may or may not be a mental patient. So of course I'm 100% on board with that. So it opens and he's in the nut hut and it's in the 60s and I'm on board, but 40 minutes into the show, I'm like, I'm in love with this guy. why do I care so much about what happens to this guy? And I can't figure it out, right? Like I'm deeply invested in him and I've only spent 40 minutes with him. So it turns out after 3 episodes, and I finally had to Google it, he was fucking Matthew Crawley on Downton Abbey. So of course, everyone that watched Downton Abbey fell in love with Matthew. And if you haven't watched it, well, I won't spoil it, but not very good things happened to him. So that's all I had to say about that. I'm muting now because I sound like a moron. Goodbye.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie.
And the Buttery Barmaids. I mean, we have 2/3 of the amazing force of the Buttery Barmaids with us this evening. How is it being back in force? Have the Butteries been performing out yet, or is?
Yes, we did over the summer. We performed out. We had a bunch of gigs over the summer. Actually, it was really great. That particular video, though, was the first thing we shot. The first time we gathered together, I think.
Yep.
In the pandemic, that was the first time we'd seen each other, and that was the first thing we shot together during the pandemic.
And it was so crazy because people were already. I think it was maybe April or May that we shot that. And people were already so starved for any kind of novelty. We had a little crowd watching us film and we were lip syncing. We weren't, obviously we weren't like making any real sound. They didn't care. They were going to watch.
People brought us coffee. People brought us coffee.
Like, where's your craft services? And then he comes back and he gives us coffee.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. I love that. And that medley was flawless, I have to say so myself.
That is all Severin. She's the one who heard the fact that those things would all fit together, and she's like, guys, you just got to go with me on this.
I mean, Shannon and I were right here. We're catching Severin. She's doing this, and she's like, it was
living her best dream.
Yeah, that's amazing. Are you guys going to play out again, like live soon, or?
I don't know about soon, but certainly come the spring when things start warming up, we'll have gigs outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw these guys perform at, what was the name of the
House of Yes? House of Yes?
House of Yes. Oh
yeah.
My goodness. I said yes. That was the first time that I'd been to the House of Yes, which was strange.
That was my first time too.
That's because we're ladies of a certain age. The House of Yes is I hear crazy things that happen there, but that was the craziest thing that I'd seen that happened. Well.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love it.
I'd just like to cut over to our resident critic, and she's with the LA Times, Mary Hirschberger. A few notes.
It's all fabulous.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, we love to hear that.
It's really interesting to know that everything that's going on there is going on here too, here in Los Angeles. It's all the same. Everything's the same in a good way. I think it's a good thing.
Well, it's funny doing this rather than doing it live. We get to see people we haven't seen for like 10 years who are like, in New Orleans. There was a guy that was in Colorado. And so there was actually this flip side to the camaraderie of doing it online, that we could see people we hadn't seen in a while. And then
I still really love that part of it.
How long has the salon been going on?
15 years.
Oh my! We had a quinceanera that was like at the beginning of the pandemic, right? So this must be either 17 or 18 years.
18 years.
We go back many years, possibly to like 2000.
Yeah, I remember meeting Lloyd in New Jersey. There was a guy with a cow suit, and then there was Lloyd, and then there was us. That was.
I didn't have the cow suit. I had a very flamboyant outfit.
That was the what were they
The
called?
opening band.
No, the
pre-opening band.
No, what was it? That was Casey, right? With the cow suit. Yeah, he was kicked out of the anarchist collective because he was too weird. So,
But we met. Yeah, that's where we met. We met. It might have been Montclair, right? The
Yeah,
original
yeah.
ukulele gathering or whatever you called it. And yes, so I might be the only one left here, right?
And Ted. Hey Ted, are you still there?
And Ted. I think we're the only originals left. I think Ted might be the oldest.
Yeah.
Cabareters.
I'm asking Ted to like provide a little feedback. Hello, Ted.
Yes, I think Lloyd's older than I am.
Yeah, I think I'm older. I go back to the 1800s, really.
Really? How was it back then?
He's a Highlander.
How come I don't end up on screen when I talk? I'm not loud enough.
Oh, you're there.
You're there. I see
Oh,
you.
you see me?
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
see
see
you.
you.
Oh, we get different. I guess we get different views. I'm seeing like different things. I'm seeing like spaceships and stuff.
Well,
and,
you
like,
have to
battle
pay
lines.
for the better view.
Lloyd, when
I'll
we
do the
talk-
gallery view, maybe. I'll change my
Lloyd,
view.
Lloyd,
Yeah, you got to change your view.
Pay
It
to
should be
play.
whenever they talk.
They
that
change my
you see that
perspective.
Well, listen, we have one final set of songs. It
Yes.
doesn't mean you have to go home, but because we're gonna like hang out afterwards, because we still have another beer to have after this. But this is the one last set of the cabaret. Thank you everybody for their contributions to. This is the 6th annual or the 16th. It's a many annual time.
Well, this theme has changed over the years, and I would say the last 4 or 5, 6 something years we've made it solidified as Heartbreakers and Broken Hearts thing. So, but should we say all the final performances before we let them go, or should we just let it fly?
I'm just going to say that we have Lloyd back again. This time he's back to 13 on the volume dial.
Ooh.
Michael Wagner's back with some real heart, and we close out with Amie, who we've been waiting so long this evening, and
Worth all 3 of those are worth every penny that you're spending right now.
and we're gonna stick around afterwards to
Hang out
comment
and chat.
and contrast.
Cross the line, push you over. It doesn't matter to you, it matters to me. Cut adrift, but still floating. I'm only hanging on to watch you go down. My love, I disappeared in you. You disappeared from me. I gave you everything you ever wanted. Wasn't what you wanted. The men who love you, you hate the most. They pass right through you like a ghost. They look for you, but your spirit is in the air. Baby, you're nowhere. Oh, Lord, you say you love. There are no rules. Oh, Lord, sweetheart, you're so blue. Desperation is a tender trap. It gets you every time. You put like an angel for your love. Then she makes you watch her from above, and you need her like a drug. Oh, love, you see in love there are no rules. Oh, love, sweetheart, you're so Where's my love like a see-through dress? Lips say one thing, her moving something else. Oh, love, like a screaming flower. Love, dying every hour. You don't know if it's fear or desire, change of a drug that takes you higher. Head of heaven, fingers in the mire. Her heart is racing, you can't keep up. The night is bleeding like a cup between the horses of love and love. We are trampled underfoot. Oh, love, you say in love there are no rules. Oh, love, sweetheart, you're so cruel. Oh, love, to stay with you, I'd be a fool. Oh, sweetheart, sweetheart, you're so
I'll be a light one day, laughing at my shadow. And I'll be a light one day, the day I forget about you. And I'll be a joy one day, laughing at my sorrow. And I'll be a joy one day, the day I forget about you. The day I forget about you. Day I forget about you. I'm gonna be rich one day, laughing at my money. And I'm gonna be rich one day, the day I forget about you. I'm gonna be free one day, laughing at my worry. And I'm gonna be free one day, the day I forget about you. The day I forget about you. The day I forget about you. gonna be old one day, laughing at my body. I'm gonna be old one day, the day I forget about you. I'm gonna be dead one day, laughing at the life behind me. And I'm gonna be dead one day, the day I forget about you. The day I forget about you. The day I forget about you. The day I forget about you.
Sous aucun prétexte, je ne veux avoir de réflexe malheureux. Il faut que tu m'expliques un peu mieux comment te dire adieu. Mon code de silex vite prend feu. Ton code de pyrex résiste au feu. Je suis bien perplexe, je ne veux me reçu trop d'odieux. Je sais bien qu'un ex amour n'a pas de chance, ou si peu. Mais prends-moi un ex, application voudrait mieux. Sous aucun prétexte, je ne veux devant toi surexposer mes yeux. Des rayons Kleenex, je saurais mieux comment te dire adieu. Comment te dire adieu? Tu mises à l'index, non nuit blanche, matin gris bleu. Mais prends-moi un ex, application voudrait mieux. Sous aucun prétexte, je ne veux devant toi surexposer mes yeux. Des rayons Kleenex, je saurais mieux comment te dire adieu. Comment te dire adieu? Comment te dire adieu? Comment te dire adieu?
That solves the problem. How do we say goodbye? I mean, we.
You look so French in that attitude the whole time as the main character. You're like, ugh, didn't even bother with me about that.
Just taking the shaker.
Yeah.
There you, thank you. That after all of the heartbreaking, touching, oh, I don't know what to think, these American emotions, we just need a French to say, you know what?
Goodbye. How do I say goodbye to you? I just say goodbye. And to back that up, right after, Michael Wagner.
Thank you, Michael, for
French quarter. So French
Amazing.
quarter, French. Start with French, end with French, and français.
That's right. Bookended it with the French.
Well,
don't forget the Belgians.
And goodbye, The Westchester Country Club saying hello, you saying goodbye, and then French and French. It's like a double bookend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you. Amie, thank you, Michael Wagner, for coming back, and thank
Giving
you
us
for
a big
Lloyd,
vibrator.
giving us your finally Lloyd on 13 was fantastic. This is the official end of the cabaret. But we don't have to go anywhere because we're going to hang out. Shannon made us cocktails. So
chill and talk and be like, hi. Yeah. Happy cabaret.
Happy cabaret. Happy Valentine's.
Happy cabaret, guys. Yay.
Thank you all for making this.
Our battery's getting
All right,
low.
fab show.
You guys killed it. It's amazing.
It's so good.
So good.
Yeah, that was a good one, guys. That was really good.
It really was.